The 9 years you coached the Tigers, you were 10-05 times. That's what it was, which is quite a record.
I'll tell you this about the 40 team, which is the last one. I went to Ohio State as coach the next year. That's the team that beat Kent State University, so biggest score in the spring.
Yeah.
And I've often wondered whether my Ohio State team that first year, which lost one game, 14-7 to Northwestern, I often wondered if they could have beaten our 40 team.
We had to have men who were dedicated to teaching fundamentals and being taught a good philosophy of living, discipline, and respect for their teachers and their school and so forth.
There will never be another football dynasty in Ohio like Massillon, unless Massillon does it itself.
I actually had 84 jobs in Massillon for players. And this was a big thing in regard to maturing them, keeping them out there 8 hours a day doing something rather than playing around. And I always felt that was a very important thing, to acquaint the people where they worked with the boys too. And we always told them if they didn't do a good job, we wanted them fired, because we felt the discipline of working helped our program a great deal.
When you have a stadium that holds 25,000 people and you only have 29,000 in the community, you have to believe that the people love their football. The spirit of the community, the spirit of the school, the support that I received. There's so many things that made Massillon great.
Leo, you insisted on great technique in the fundamentals, and that's what pays off in football games. Our team was really well grounded in fundamentals.
I think when I look at the good football players, it was just the unity, the teamwork, the unselfishness of wanting to do well on Friday night to win the football game, not caring who succeeded necessarily in the passing or the catching or whatever. Just pulling together and doing the job, both offensively and defensively. I think that was outstanding.
And understand that when you go out there every Friday, you have to play your tradition, which is to play as honestly as you possibly can. And again, I go back to what we talked about. And I guess the best way to describe it is don't take your tradition for granted.
We used to talk about the eternal verities, the everlasting truths, how you could never whip them, you never lick them. I'm talking about just things like honesty, loyalty, hard work, dedication, your character. You can't lick it. You are what these things are, and you have a little discipline in the way you live. It'll help you all your life. Pride and special from Massillon. You're special if you're from there. We tried to be the best in everything. In fact, we played one season without punting.
Joe Snively, defensive back, 60 and 61, state and national champions.
Billy Blunt, halfback, state champ and national champs in 1961.
Bill Luke, strong safety, 1970 state champs.
Chuck Valite, 49, 50, and 51. Fullback and middle linebacker.
Frank Gibson, left tackle, played on 3 state championships and 1 national championship, 49, 50, and 51.
Brock Herring, state champs, right halfback, 1964.
Bob Clendenin, short side guard, 1961 state and national champions.
William Willie Poole, defensive middle guard, state champions, 1960, 61 national champions.
Steve Luke, I played tight end and linebacker, and I was a member of the 1970 state champs, Massillon Tigers.